The transition period between managers was always going to be a tricky one for Manchester United, especially when considering the drastic change in formation. However, Ruben Amorim has quickly seen the issues that lie within his Red Devil squad, losing 3-2 to Nottingham Forest at Old Trafford on Saturday night. Two unforced errors from goalkeeper Andre Onana sent the club to a second consecutive Premier League defeat after losing to Arsenal just a couple of days prior. The two defeats have seen 5 goals conceded, with question marks still being presented about the backline and whether it's able to succeed under the 39-year-old's guidance. However, despite that, the new boss is targeting more reinforcements in attacking areas to try and bolster their threat within the final third of the pitch, with one player of interest in recent days. Man United targeting move for 17-goal striker. According to reports from Caught Offside, United are in the race to sign Lille striker Jonathan David after his impressive start to the 2024-25 campaign. It's stated that talks with the player's entourage have been held as Ineos aim to add more firepower to the squad. However, they aren't alone, with Arsenal also credited with an interest in signing the 24-year-old Canada international in the next couple of months. David has registered 17 goals in all competitions so far this season, drawing huge attention, with his contract set to expire in June, which could allow for a pre-contract agreement with any of the aforementioned clubs. It's unclear how much a deal for the striker would cost given his contract situation, but it's evident that from his current goal-scoring figures, he would be able to provide that added quality Amorim is desiring. It could see them delay any attempts to land a striker who's been on the lips of many United supporters given his connection with the new manager. How David compares to Victor Gyökeres in 2024-25. Sporting CP striker Victor Gyökeres has been one of the most clinical strikers in world football over the last couple of years, producing some phenomenal stats in the process. The Swede played under Amorim for 2 years in Portugal, amassing over 60 goals in the process, including a hat-trick against Manchester City in the Champions League a couple of months ago. However, any deal for the 26-year-old would be at least £60 million, a fee that may be out of range for United given their recent cost-cutting efforts since Sir Jim Ratcliffe's arrival in the Northwest. As a result, David could be viewed as a cheaper alternative to Gyökeres, but one that would be just as effective, especially when delving into his figures this season, matching or bettering the former Coventry City star in various key areas. The Canadian, who's previously been dubbed as one of the best strikers in the world by journalist Tony Marinaro, may have registered slightly fewer goal contributions compared to the Swede, but he has matched him for goals per shot on target this campaign. He's also completed more take-ons, with a higher pass accuracy, providing a more all-round option, allowing him to feature at the top end of the pitch, but also in a slightly deeper role behind the striker. Given his current contract option, he would be a cheap alternative to Gyökeres, but that's not to say that he wouldn't have the same impact as the Swede for the Red Devils. As seen from the table, he's clearly able to produce some bonkers numbers in a higher quality division, potentially allowing him to seamlessly transition into life in England's top flight. The competition for his signature is likely to be fierce, but given Amorim's ambitions at Old Trafford, it may be an exciting proposition for the attacker, one which he could become a key part of in the coming years should they secure his services.